Hello students, today we are going to discuss adverbs. An adverb modifies the meaning of a verb, an adjective or another adverb. For example, Ram runs quickly. Quickly shows that in what manner Ram runs. That is, quickly modifies the verb run. This is a very sweet mango. Very shows in what degree the mango is sweet. That is, very modifies the adjective sweet. Govinda reads quite clearly. Quite shows to what extent Govinda reads clearly. That is, quite modifies the adverb clearly. Now, let us discuss about the kinds of adverb. When an adverb modifies a verb, it usually tells us how, when, where, how often, and how much the action is performed. There are 5 kinds of adverbs: adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and adverb of degree. First is adverb of manner. Adverbs of manner tell us how an action is done. They answer the question how or in what manner. Adverbs of manner are usually placed at the end of a sentence, after the main verb or after the object. For example, he ran quickly. We often form adverbs of manner by adding ly to an adjective. This may require some other changes too. For example, quick, quickly, loud, loudly, careful, carefully, happy, happily, easy, easily, able, ably. Some adverbs of manner like well, hard, and fast do not have an ly ending. They are almost placed after the verbs. For example, he swims well. Very rarely, an adverb of manner is placed at the beginning of a sentence to catch our attention. For example, slowly he walked back to his room. Now, next is adverb of place. Adverbs of place tell us where an action takes place. They answer the question where or at what place. Adverbs of place don't usually end in ly. For example, here, there, anywhere, somewhere, everywhere, etc. Such adverbs are usually placed after the sentence of the object or main verb. For example, please go upstairs and sleep. Sometimes here and there are placed at the beginning of a sentence to show emphasis or exclamation. For example, here comes the bus. Many times, adverbs of place can be used as prepositions. For example, the cat is sleeping on the bed. Next is adverbs of time. Adverbs of time tells us when an action is done. For example, today, tonight, early, soon, etc. Adverbs of time are usually placed at the end of a sentence. For example, I water my plants daily. Sometimes adverbs of time can be placed at start of a sentence to emphasize the time element. For example, tomorrow we are going to Duri. So next is adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often an action takes place. Example, usually, normally, often, etc. Adverbs of frequency are usually placed before the main verb, but after auxiliary verbs such as be, have, may, etc. For example, I often eat Mexican food. When the main verb is to be, that is, is, am, are, was, etc. The adverb comes after the main verb. For example, I am seldom late. Next is adverb of degree. Adverbs of degree tell us the extent or the level of the action. They answer the question how much or to what degree. For example, so, to, fully, quite, etc. Such adverbs are usually placed before the adjective, adverb, or verb they modify. For example, the water was extremely cold. Now, let us talk about the comparison of adverbs. Just like adjectives, adverbs also have degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. Adverbs that end in ly require more or most to form their comparative and superlative degrees respectively. For example, quickly, more quickly, most quickly. Short adverbs that do not end in ly require er and est to form their comparative and superlative degrees respectively. For example, loud, louder, loudest. Some adverbs have irregular comparative and superlative forms. For example, much, more, most, well, better, best. Okay, students, have a nice time.